Let's go driving. In 15 minutes, we'll take you from the Grand Canyon to Las Vegas, with quick, fun history facts along the way. After two relatively long and strenuous hikes in the Grand Canyon, we now make our journey from the South Rim to Las Vegas. Good morning, it's the day after, and we are in such pain. Was it worth it? Yes. But we no longer have functioning cabs or quads.
Or anything in our legs.
What's the temperature outside?
42.
42.
It's 9 o'clock.
It's crisp. It's lovely. But plan on bringing some electrolytes and Advil. Feeling good?
Not good at all.
Quick morning stop for matcha as we stretch our legs and leave the Kaibab forest for a 4.5-hour trip. Today's day 3. We're gonna go past the Hoover Dam on our way to Las Vegas, and I'll show you a little bit of Vegas, just a little bit, because we're kind of tired from hiking 10 miles yesterday.
Black and white.
That's hiking yesterday. See you later, gorgeous Kaibab National Forest. Kaibab is a Paiute Native American word meaning mountain lying down. Fitting, as we mostly observe a plateau. However, the forest does have a wide span of elevation and covers 1.6 million acres divided into 3 sections. The Grand Canyon separates the North Kaibab Ranger District from the South Kaibab Tusayan Ranger District, and as we drive farther south on Route 64, the 3rd section is the Williams Ranger District. Here is the train depot of the city of Williams off the Interstate 40 heading west. It is possible to take the train north to the south rim of the Grand Canyon. Northbound on Route 93 from the town of Kingman, we saw the old St. Louis mine on the right. Active from 1901 to 1948, it primarily produced lead. You need a 4-wheel drive to get there, but there is an historic ghost town. The White Hills Wind Farm, also known as the Mojave County Wind Farm, is located in Mojave County, Arizona. Completed in 2020, it spans over 38 square miles of federal land, contributing power to the grid by hundreds of GE turbines. Careful environmental consideration from the Bureau of Land Management made this possible, allowing a way for the future for less dependence on burning coal. Here we are, coming up on Lake Mead, the largest man-made reservoir in the United States. Created by the construction of the Hoover Dam and the Davis Dam, the Colorado River slows its force to create this lake. Upon coming closer to the Colorado River, the topography looks similar to around the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Most of the rocks are over 500 million years old, exposed by erosion, the mighty power of water. Now, humans have harnessed that mighty power of water to create electricity as it flows over turbines generating renewable, clean energy. We are heading towards joining these people walking along the side of this engineering marvel of a bridge we just crossed. For almost a century, the Hoover Dam has been creating clean, renewable electricity. Heading towards the entrance, here's something I don't see very often. It's the Bighorn Sheep, or Ram Crossing traffic sign. After a welcome and a security checkpoint, we are going to park on the western Nevada side to check out the bridge. Here's an aerial view looking south. We crossed over the bridge left to right and parked. This is America's 2nd highest bridge that reroutes traffic from around the dam. How you feeling? The Hoover Dam, built in the 1930s, is rich in history, but this bypass bridge was more recently completed in 2010. Ron says he feels so light today going up these stairs. Because he's not carrying 50 pounds
Exactly.
on his back. In 2005, construction began on the bypass bridge and finished 5 years later. It measures 1,905 feet long and soars nearly 900 feet above the Colorado River, making it the longest single-span concrete arch bridge in the Western Hemisphere. This is where I hold onto my phone for dear life. Its name, Mike O'Callaghan Pat Tillman Memorial Bridge, is named after two people, one from Arizona and one from Nevada. Mike O'Callaghan was a Korean War vet and two-term Nevada governor during the 1970s, and Pat Tillman gave up a professional football career with the Arizona Cardinals to enlist in the Army in 2002 and died in Afghanistan in 2004. So that was the little area that you can go and walk on the big bridge to see the big dam from up above. Yes, there are bathrooms there, but you might have to wait for it. And next we're going to be at the bridge. So let's talk a little about the construction of the Hoover Dam. When FDR made this during the Great Depression, I mean, this is massive. These guys were working hard. People had jobs, though. It's named after President Herbert Hoover, who started it. Franklin Delano Roosevelt was president upon its completion. It began in 1931 and ran until 1936. You are looking at over 88 million pounds of plated steel and 4.4 million cubic yards of concrete. According to the Bureau of Reclamation, that's equivalent to building a 16-foot wide, 8-inch thick road from San Francisco to New York City. It was towards the end of Prohibition and during the Great Depression that thousands of men from all over America traveled to southern Nevada's Boulder Canyon area in hopes of finding work. News of the plans to construct a dam were national while jobs were scarce. This project would employ many men, but at a low wage for back-breaking work. On the lighter side, it produced an artistic and architectural wonder, earning it the name of one of America's 7 modern civil engineering wonders. No, you cannot swim in the dam's spillways. It is illegal, with it being so dangerous as to possibly get sucked up in the turbines. The dam was intended to serve as a flood control structure, create a water supply, and generate electricity. Once the dam was completed, the reservoir slowly filled over a 6.5-year period. Now back to geology, my favorite. Why are the side parts white? This is called the bathtub ring. This marks the level of high standing water. It is made of minerals like calcium carbonate and salts that are deposited on the rocks when the water level was higher. It's the dissolved limestone that creates hard water stains, just like in your kitchen sink. Parking here on the Nevada side or the Arizona side is $10. There are 2 lots on the Arizona side that are free. As we say goodbye to the Hoover Dam, we say the famous line, Vegas or bust. With Lake Mead in the rearview mirror and only 40 minutes to go, we come upon massive amounts of above-ground power lines. Personally, I think aliens are laughing at us with this primitive method of power distribution, yet here we are. The Hoover Dam's power creates about 4.5 billion kilowatt hours of hydroelectric power each year, depending on the water supply levels. That's enough for the annual electrical needs of about 8 million people. Also, the Nevada sun has allowed for many multiple solar farms like this one. Both solar and water electricity are clean, as it doesn't produce air pollution, chemical runoff, or toxic waste. However, the electricity must be transported long distances by these metal eyesores. I prefer to look at these gorgeous rolling mountains instead. There's the iconic strip in the distance. We made a quick pit stop in the suburbs and found these beautifully landscaped date palms. Coming in closer, we find Mandalay Bay, Allegiant Stadium, the Pyramid of Luxor, and Excalibur. Speaking of pit stops, we happen to be here 2 days after the Formula One Las Vegas race of 2023, so the stadium seating is still up. Here's the Venetian and Palazzo's replica of Venice, with the Rialto Bridge and the Doge's Palace. We are staying at the Mirage across the street, and tonight we'll be seeing Cirque du Soleil's Love by the Beatles. Around check-in is the over-the-top Vegas illusion of opulence. And yes, that is the famous real aquarium with real fish from National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation. And it's already decorated for Christmas. The Mirage Hotel. King bed. Fully stocked. Can even get your charger. Whatever you like. We're gonna walk around till we can find a place to eat. Wow, look at that illusion. Right next door is Caesar's Palace. Before our show tonight, we are on the hunt for some dinner. Love, with music by the Beatles, was as amazing as any Cirque show that has a residence. After the show, and feeling great, we found this duo cover band in the parlor lounge called Downtown Avenue. They take requests, are so talented and entertaining, and they now have a new residency at Ole Red. We didn't know then, but Love was to have its last performance here on July 6th, 2024. It's the next morning. All decorated for Christmas, we snap our 2023 Christmas card photo. As I'm editing this, I learned sad news, that after 34 years, the Mirage closed at 11 a.m., July 17th, 2024. The Hard Rock Hotel is set to take its place and open in 2027. We find our morning matcha in the Venetian and start exploring. St. Mark's Square. From one Italian city to another, this is the luxurious Bellagio, named after the city on Lake Como, Italy. Artist Dale Chihuly named his iconic glass art Fiori di Como, after Steve Wynn commissioned it for the lobby. This is the Bellagio Conservatory and Botanical Gardens. Each season, the 14,000 square foot botanical gardens are transformed into something new, celebrating Mother Nature and the commitment to sustainability. This fall, 2023 season was called Enchantment, the Magic of Fall. Las Vegas is a Spanish phrase meaning the meadows, and despite outside, it feels like it in here. After trying our luck one more time at the Mirage, it was time to head back home.
Another winning for her today. Somebody's bawling.
For my $20, I'm up to $60. please do us a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. And join us next time as we go to London on our honeymoon.